Tighter Insider Preseason Camp is sponsored by The Locker Room.
Welcome, everybody, to our Tighter Insider Fall Camp Practice Update for Monday, August 11th, brought to you by The Locker Room, a Tuscaloosa tradition since 1964. I'm Gary Harris, joined by Tighter Insider's Rodney Orr. Two-a-days on Monday, full pads this morning, shorts this evening. We just got through with the viewing period for the evening practice, but the big news today involves Leon Brown back out this morning in shorts, beginning his acclimation period. So, the foot finally well enough to at least to practice.
Yeah, I think that's obviously a positive sign, Gary, the fact that he had an opportunity to come out and practice. Now, people may be wondering why he wasn't out tonight. Well, when you go through the acclimation period, he's not eligible to practice 2 times in one day at this point. So that's why he couldn't come out again tonight.
In his absence, and we've talked about this in a previous update, but Alphonse Taylor has really stepped up at right guard. So regardless of who winds up winning that job, that's a good depth situation with both those guys potentially playing winning football at that position.
Yeah, it is. And, Alphonse getting an opportunity to get a lot of reps. Gary's a big, strong, physical guy. That's one thing he's going to bring to the offensive line when he's in there is he brings a big, strong, physical presence. I mean, he's a great straight-ahead blocker with a lot of power. Certainly helps in the running game.
And Ari Kwanjo talking today about the development of Cam Robinson. He continues to impress.
Yeah, Cam coming in the spring, we've talked about how big that was, allowing him an opportunity to get acclimated early, go through those 15 practices, put him way ahead of the game when he reported this fall. Ari Kwanjo said he's come worlds in terms of distance and mental understanding of what he's doing, and he's made a lot of strides in that regard. Said he's always been there physically, but now he's really caught on mentally, and that's helped his game.
All right, let's talk about the injuries. Some people got nicked in the scrimmage. Geno Smith back out there tonight. Of course, Trey DePriest continues to battle through a knee. A'Shawn Robinson still not practicing. Dominick Jackson out today, but just the latest on the injuries and the guys trying to get back in practice.
Well, I actually saw A'Shawn on the treadmill when we walked in, so he's moving pretty well. I think that's good news, and I thought Trey DePriest was moving better tonight. Geno Smith out there was a little concern about him, but he was out there at both practices today, so that was really good. Dalvin Tomlinson's practicing. That's good. We've had a lot of defensive linemen out, but we're slowly starting to get those guys back, and hopefully A'Shawn will be back soon, but they're going to take their time with him, Gary. They know what he can do. It's also allowing some of these other guys to get reps. So, again, I think once they get all these guys back, that defensive line is certainly going to rank as one of the best.
And on the offensive line, Dominick Jackson might be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Dominick Jackson, that was kind of a blow because he was making a lot of progress. Gary, Coach Saban talking about what a physical presence he is in the running game. And I just think that it kind of hurts him a little bit, obviously, to miss a lot of reps because coming in at a junior college, he didn't have an opportunity to go through spring practice. So that'll set him back a little bit.
And finally, I know people are wearing your ears out about the quarterback situation, but there really is nothing new to report. Right now, there just isn't any separation, and Coach Saban's not giving out very much information at all.
Well, we've talked about it over and over again, and I think that the thing is, Gary, that the fans are going to have to really kind of wait until we get to the week of the West Virginia game and see how it plays out there. I imagine that Coach Saban will probably announce a starter, the Monday of the West Virginia game. And again, I've said this for months. I think both guys will have a role regardless. I think if Coker does win the job, for example, I think that Blake Sims will have a role probably in the West Virginia game.
All right, that's our update for this Monday. We will talk to you again on Tuesday. For Rodney Orr, I'm Gary Harris. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.
Tighter Insider Preseason Camp is sponsored by The Locker Room.